What is going on, beautiful folks? Today, we're going to be answering the question, what do narcissists do when they think you are going to expose them? When you about to tell everything and show everything, show it all. If you're new here, my name is Lee Hammock. I'm a diagnosed narcissist, and welcome to another episode of the Narcissist Code. Boom. Welcome back, folks. Welcome back. Yes, exposure. Y'all know one of a narcissist's greatest fears is being exposed, right? Like literally hate being exposed by anybody, anywhere, at any time. Before we hop deep into today's episode, y'all, I want to wish y'all early Merry Christmas. Because like I said, my website, mentalhealness.net, is still up and running. Coaching, courses, support group, everything's on there. mentalhealness.net. Check it out. But y'all, narcissistic people, how do they act? Like if one of their biggest fears is you exposing them, is you exposing us, because that's one of my biggest fears. It used to be one of my biggest fears. I'm not doing anything exposure worthy right now, so it's not a fear of my mind right now. Like, you want to expose me? Do it. You know me. I'm not doing anything. But when I was doing stuff, I'd be afraid that people people would tell what I was doing. So I would try to get ahead of it. A lot of times when narcissistic people think that you're going to expose them, they will try to get out ahead of it, right? They'll try to get out ahead of everything and maybe start lying on you. Maybe start a smear campaign on you before you even say anything, before you even show anything. Even if you don't do it, like some of them are just doing. So even if you don't threaten them, you don't have to threaten them with it. You can just they can just have it in their mind. Oh damn, they have all this evidence, all this proof on me. They will make me look bad to so many people. It would change change how so many people review me, or how so many people look at me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get out ahead of everything and make it seem like you somehow are the bad guy. I'm going to start spreading rumors about you, even if we are on good terms right now. Like, the smear campaign doesn't always start when you're on bad terms with a narcissistic person, right? It doesn't always go that way. The smear campaign with a narcissist can absolutely start when you're still together. And I think that messes with a lot of people, because y'all can see I'm starting to get a little cold here and whatnot, and I hate it right before Christmas. But so many people think that the smear campaign from a narcissist starts like while the relationship is over with, like when the relationship completely is over with and done. But a lot of narcissistic people, when they think that you're going to expose them, will absolutely start a smear campaign on you. They'll start trying to control the narrative way ahead of time, even if you're still with them, even if you're still in a happy, healthy, functional relationship with them. They can still absolutely try to start a smear campaign on you in order to try to control the narrative. So in case you come out with your truth, you're going to tell the truth about me, right? I'm telling lies about you, but I beat you to the point. I've beat you to the finish line, or at least I got started. I got a head start on the race, right? I got a head start on it. I might not have beat you because you're powered by the truth, and I'm fueled by lies. You know what I mean? So the truth is more sustainable. The truth is sustainable. It's sustainable fuel, right? The truth is electric powered. Lies or fossil fuels. They're gonna run out sooner or later. I know that's silly, but the smear campaign is what a lot of narcissists will start to do if they fear you exposing them with the truth. So they'll start lying about you and telling people stuff about you, even if they're still with you. It's kind of crazy how that works. But another thing that they would do, another thing that a lot of narcissists will do, right, when they think you're going to expose them, is that, like, sorry y'all, my phone's keep going on. Another thing that they'll do if they think you're going to expose them is they'll rage out on you. And this is when things can get very scary. Like, this is pre-exposure, y'all. You haven't exposed them yet. Like, they can rage out on you and try to put the fear of God or the devil into you before you even have a chance to expose them. They try to scare you or threaten you or threaten to harm you or do something along those lines in order to drive this fear home, in order to kind of control the narrative, so to speak. They want to scare you into they want to scare you into silence, right? They want to use this fear of retribution, of narcissistic rage or pain or threats or whatever the case may be. They want to use that to keep you quiet, or to have you so afraid to tell your story, so afraid to tell the truth, so afraid, even if I'm out there lying on you after the relationship is over, you are still so afraid to expose me that you don't say a thing. You keep it to yourself, right? Because you don't know how things are going to go. You don't know what comes next. You don't know what happens next in a lot of these spaces, because you see my bad side, right? A lot of other people might not have seen my bad side, but you've gotten a chance to see it. You know what I'm capable of behind the scenes. Everybody else out there might think I'm a good person, but you know who I am behind the scenes. You know that. You've seen it. You've been a part of it, right? You've been privy to it. So it's just like they build this fear within you in order to do that. Like, that's what a lot of narcissists will do when they think you're going to expose them. They'll just try to scare you out of it, right? They'll try to scare you out of it. Especially if you tell them, I'm going to tell the world. They'll definitely try to scare you out of it. Not every single one of them will, y'all. The next part I'll tell you about the people who won't try to scare you out of it. But they will absolutely try to fear factor you into just being silent, just shutting your damn mouth and whatnot, right? By screaming and yelling, threats of violence, threats of harm, threats to harm themselves, which is going to kind of fall in the purview of the next topic, right? And the next category. Because what some narcissistic people would do when you threaten to expose them, or when they scared you are going to expose them, is they'll try to make you feel bad about it. Yeah, some of them will try to fear you, scare you, rage you into being quiet, right? But there are the ones that will try to make you feel bad about it. They will try to prey on your empathy, try to prey on your guilt. They'll try to make you feel guilty about holding them accountable. And I know that sounds crazy, but so many people get lost in the sauce of it. They will try to make you feel bad about holding them accountable for what they have actually done, what they are actually doing. This is the category that so many people fall into right here. They would, and like y'all are, a lot of people that I talk to, a lot of people that I coach would consider themselves empaths. You consider yourself an empath, or containing high levels of empathy, right? So if somebody's threatening to expose you or whatever the case may be, if somebody's threatening to harm themselves, that's what they'll do. They'll threaten self-harm. Like, if you tell the world about me, I'm going to lose my job, and I'm not going to be able to take care of myself. I'm going to lose my security clearance. I'm going to get kicked out of the army. I'm going to lose my friends. I'm going to lose this. So I have nothing left to live for. You wouldn't want to ruin my life, would you? You're going to ruin my life if you tell everybody what I did. Like, yeah, I did it, but you're going to, yes, I did it, but you're telling people about it, right? You're telling people about it. So it's really your fault, because if you didn't tell anybody, then I wouldn't get in trouble for it, then wouldn't I? How stupid does that sound, right there? But does it work sometimes? Yeah, it works, because y'all care. You're a caring person. There's nothing wrong with carrying, y'all. It's just, to me, it becomes wrong when you allow them to weaponize the fact that you care about them, right? When you allow them to weaponize it, that's when it becomes at fault and whatnot, right? So I say that to say this right here, y'all. Don't feel bad about holding them accountable. Don't feel bad about exposing them, because y'all, this is what happens right here. In the last section, I'm going to talk about what will happen, like what you should do, what you shouldn't do, right? My opinion, right? Expose them if you can do it in a safe way, y'all. Because so many people, so many people might have been protecting them for a while. You might have been protecting them, not telling the truth about what you've been going through. They've been putting their hands on you. They've been cheating on you. They've been lying to you. You've been protecting their reputation for so long. So when they finally leave, or you finally leave, or whatever the case may be, they get a clean slate and you feel like they got away with it. But then you tell your story later on, when they got a new supply, it seems like you're jealous. It seems like you're bitter. So the timing is wrong, right? So I'm a big supporter of holding people accountable. But what does that look like, right? What does accountability look like for you towards them? Sometimes it means just sharing your story. You don't have to mention their name. Sometimes just sharing their story, sharing your story. Sometimes telling your family and friends what you've actually went through. Sometimes it means just stop protecting them, because you might have been protecting them for a while because you didn't want to expose them, because you wanted to protect them, because you wanted to be nice to them, because you cared about them, because you loved them, because you wanted to build with them, because you saw a future with them, right? But now it's over. To hell with that challenge, yeah? I'm the king now. Black Panther. But that's part of it right there, y'all. You don't have to protect them any longer. What about you? Of course, use discretion, y'all. But what about you? What about you in these situations right here? What about protecting you? Don't you deserve some type of protection? Don't you deserve some type of safety? Don't you deserve some type of a healthy life? Don't you deserve a chance to live a healthy, happy life? Don't you deserve hey, don't you deserve some vengeance? Don't they deserve some accountability? What's up? You see what I'm saying? What's up? It ain't about being bitter. It ain't about being jealous. It's simply about accountability. You just bitter. This happened. Yeah. No, if I'm bitter, I'm just telling the truth. How does telling the truth make you bitter? I need somebody to come to the front and explain that to me right there. How is telling the truth about what you went through or what somebody did to you, how the hell is that bitter? Perspective is everything, y'all. Anyway, y'all, thank you for tuning into another episode. Y'all know I appreciate every single one of y'all. We creeping closer to that 500K. You know what I mean? I would like to hit it. I would like you to subscribe, please. Please hit the subscribe button, please. Pretty please. I appreciate you anyway, y'all. Mentalhealness.net, coaching, courses, support group, everything mental illness related, y'all. I'm out. Peace. What's going on, beautiful folks? Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. I truly appreciate it. You have no idea. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, y'all. You made it this far, you might as well subscribe. It really does help the channel, y'all. It helps me reach more people as well. Also, I have coaching, my courses, and my support group available at www.mentalhealness.net. Thank you so much. Make sure you stick around, watch another video or two. I appreciate it. I'm out.